Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geeked. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, I got a question. Are we doomed? It's your boy Rail. Got my cuz Will in the building. Of course, Big J out here trying to survive the apocalypse out here, man, with the zombies chasing him. And then, of course, BA is not with us today, man. Thoughts and prayers with him and his family, man. He had a family emergency this morning, so thoughts and prayers with him. He should be back with us on Tuesday. But listen, if you guys are into geek content, whether it be Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Dread, The Boys, anything got to do with the geek culture. Oh yeah, there you go. We got some video game talk to. Shout out to Mario. Follow us over here, man. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday and Saturday morning as we have our geek conversations. Also, too, everybody hit them likes for us today, man. Help us get them likes up, build the algorithm up, of course, to help us grow this channel. We're still trying to grow the channel, y'all. We definitely use y'all help with that. All right, man. Y'all ready to get to it, man?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, man. So I got my Avenger shirt on for a reason, fellas. So check this out. New look at Dr. Doom, full body armor in Avengers Doomsday. This is a rumor. We don't really know yet. But as y'all can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the people face. Dr. Doom, y'all. Fully armored. This right here was at a presentation. What was it? Give me a sec. It was at an Avengers Doomsday light show presentation that was shown at Walt Disney's marketing events. So this is for the marketers and stuff like that to kind of see, as y'all see this picture right here. So like, what do you think about this one, cuz?
This is a Shanghai event, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's fire. That's the first time I saw it. It was it didn't look together, but seeing it in this light, like it looks fantastic. Marvel, the more that you know what, I know Kevin Feige's watching this. Yo, Kevin. So the more that y'all pull from the source material, the better this gets, and this looks fantastic. Yeah, Doom, he looks maniacal in this, and I'm getting giddy just the thought of him being in this suit and being able to put in work within the MCU. This is looking like the Doom that we needed and the Doom that we want. This is why we wanted Fox to finally revert the MCU or parts of the MCU stuff back to Disney. Was for stuff like this. Not all of the Marvel stuff had to come over, but especially the Doom and the Fantastic Four. So this is looking really good, and I'm really liking it. What you got, Big J?
I heard you say something about Sony needing to sell their rights too. I thought I heard you sneak that in.
Yeah, that's part of it.
All right, makes sense.
No, I like this. I think they've been doing a real good job lately doing comic accurate costumes that look practical and real world and not jokey weird. You know what I mean? Like like it looks like even with the Kang's his costume, I thought was a great costume. Costume. I like I said, I've been liking lots of it. I think I would love to see him versus Thor, capes flying. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy fight. Maybe get Vision in there. Huh?
Capes getting tangled.
Oh yeah, white. And they got to throw White Vision in there for good measure too, because I think is he gonna be back? Is Vision Quest gonna happen before then?
No,
I thought it was. I thought didn't they already shoot
I thought it was 26. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, then my bad. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I keep forgetting that got pushed back to the end of the year. So
in
the next year or whatever. So yeah.
We can see it. I can see Vision. If people sleep on Vision was powerful too. But, I mean, he lost the Mind Stone, but I mean, I think he just got an arc reactor in his head now. But I mean, listen.
Yeah.
So man, I guess I'm gonna be the Debbie Downer. I don't think this is what a suit gonna look like. Only because I'm going by. If you remember the end credit in Fantastic Four,
yeah, they
look at Doom's hands when he was holding his mask while Franklin was touching his face.
Mm-hmm.
His hands don't look like that. They look more like go
No, the mask is different too. I think they said that just like every character, I think he's gonna have multiple outfits.
Suits.
So I think this is probably his final form suit. I think that
Okay.
because remember that was a
Battle
post credit
suit.
scene, so it's not But I think they say because they say even the mask is not the same mask. If you look at the mask that he's holding, it's not the
Yeah,
same
don't look
mask.
like that. Yeah.
So
That's
they
why I was
just
saying when I saw this, I was like, I don't think this is. I mean, it's like y'all said, this would be fire. This is Doom.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It like I'm done. This is it. Yeah, because I don't know, man. I still need to see what he looks like, bro. Because even the green was like kind of like not
Lighter.
bright, but it was brighter, yes.
Mhm.
But like I said, with that one, it's more matted, like more dark. Like that's kind of what I want. I want the Doom like the dark green with like the dark brown like belt and all that stuff, like the fully armored with the chain links up on his like where his arms are and stuff like that. You want the gauntlets on his wrist, all that, bro. Like you want that Doom right there. If he looked like that, just shove and take my wallet, right? But we're gonna have to see, man, because his it looked more clothy on his gloves when we saw the end credit Fantastic Four. So that's why I'm like, when I saw this, and everybody like, oh, this is Doom, this is Doom. Like people are running with this now. Like outlets are running with this, like, oh, this is gonna be what Doom look like. And it's like, can we just wait? I understand like the light show and all that stuff. We got some other stuff we're gonna talk about with this light show they had, but like, can we just wait and see what it really gonna be? Because I don't want them to say, yeah, this is it right here, and then we go see the trailer and like, it ain't look nothing like this. I'm like, God dang it, now I'm let down. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think it could be though.
What's that?
Remember between the Excelsior and Fantastic Four versus what we saw going into Thunderbolts, it was two different ships. I think
Yeah.
same thing. I think there may be some time lapse, and I think that it's not gonna be like boom, he took Franklin, boom, let's go, and it's
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think there may be some jump where it may be something happens, but I think at some point he's gonna upgrade his armor, especially if he's gonna take on everybody. If it's gonna be
Yeah.
Doom versus everybody, I think he's gonna have to be ready to go. And the guy we saw in talking to Franklin was not ready to fight the world and the multiverse.
Mm-mm. No, you might be right, because if that was what, like you said, that end credit from Fantastic Four led to the end credit in Thunderbolts, I think we would have saw that in the end credit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, I'm gonna give you an example. You remember when Thor at the end of the end credit at the end of Thor Ragnarok, that end credit led right into the beginning of Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Those two separate end credits you talk about don't link together yet, so we don't know how that links yet. This is a whole backstory in between whatever we see happen in the Fantastic Four and what happened at the end of the Thunderbolts. So yeah, you might be right. It might be some time in there with it. We don't know how long with it. It might be some time in between that, because I think y'all think that it's gonna be Doom in that Excelsior. I'm still leaning maybe towards the Fantastic Four because of what Reed discovered when he's writing on that chalkboard and stuff like that. That's why I think it's gonna be. I could be wrong, but y'all might be right. I don't know.
It might be Doom chasing. I mean, it might be the Fantastic Four chasing Doom. That's why they're in the ship. But like I said, like I said, and honestly, I don't know if y'all ever thought, but I thought maybe they may have released, maybe they should have released Fantastic Four first and then Thunderbolts, and then that way you can see the Doom and then you see the ship coming. You know what I'm saying, for the end credits, because the end credits did seem out of order.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
Like I
though
said,
I know even though I know it says a 14-month time jump, it still seemed like this happened. Like it seemed like the movie that came out after happened before the movie that came out first.
because remember too that time jump from the Fantastic Four end credit was 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing you adding on another, what was it, a year and a half, or what was it in
14
Thunderbolts?
months. 14 months.
14 months. So yeah, so you add another 14 months on top of that. Is that what we doing?
But and that's the thing. Do we know? Because once again, the Fantastic Four said kind of in the 60s. So is it? I don't know. That's the thing. It's hard to tell time wise between those two. I still want to see some kind of version where they bumped that portal, that they bumped Galactus into the 616 or something.
You still on that one, huh?
Hey, that'd be cool, man. We got to get Galactus over
I know. I
something,
ain't
right?
mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Shoot, that'd be something else you got to fight, man, and deal with.
Yeah.
in this crazy time they're about to have, man, with these incursions and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of Doom, man, so check this out. Dr. Doom will reportedly kill a version of Thanos in Avengers Doomsday. So once again, y'all, they're basing all this off this light show. I don't know how accurate this life show is. I don't know if this is something that they're going to be showing like at Disney or whatever. Because remember, this picture of Thanos right here is supposed to be King Thanos, right? His older form or whatever in the future when he had like Cosmic Ghost Rider as like his herald and all that stuff, and he had like Hulk as a pet and all that. This so that they show like some kind of like I guess a ride or something or some kind of something at Disney, and they have this version of Thanos. And so people kind of like trying to put two and two together, like, okay, so you showing that right now at Disney or whatever with some of the other Avengers and stuff, are you saying that he gonna be in the movies? Then remember, we also saw we heard kind of some rumors that Josh Brolin had said. Now he didn't say no, which you know what gets me about these folks. Instead of you just saying no, you trying to lead the people on. So then when we don't see you, it's like, oh, I thought he said he was gonna be in there. He technically didn't say that, but he also didn't say he would. He didn't say he was, and he didn't say he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Just tell the folks no, yes or no, or whatever. But unless you're gonna be in there, I understand why they're kind of being a little coy or whatever. But if you're not gonna be in there, just tell the folks you're not gonna be in there, bro. So he can go to sleep at night, bro. So, but this like I said, this is right here is also from that light show that showed the famous scene of him putting his hand through Doom's chest and ripping the skeleton out or whatever. People are already predicting that's gonna happen in this movie. But let me get y'all opinion, BJ. You think this is actually gonna happen, bro?
I think that may be part of the Doom montage to start because I think they're gonna have to speed run his history like they did the Fantastic Four because we're missing a whole lot of backstory, and I think they're gonna use that intro to show. It may be like the first 10 minutes of it where they show him battling a bunch of folks and to show how bad he really is, because we all we got is him touching the baby. That's not, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
pretty bad, bro. It's pretty bad, man.
Baby touched his face and he's like, "Oh, hey," and baby wasn't even scared. So it's
Yeah,
not like,
hold on,
"Oh,
hold on.
yeah." Frank was like,
You know,
"So
we have a joke.
yeah." No, they got to do something. But like I said, I can see that happening. I mean, I saw part of that presentation, and there's a lot. There's a lot to that presentation too, because that could be teased because it wasn't some with the 10 rings in there and all kind of stuff. Yeah, so there's a lot to that presentation as far as what they were showing off. And I heard some stuff about it too. One of the rooms they were saying that the 10 rings and the bangles were also key to Doom's power. Like he was going to take those from the people. Like for the Bengals from Monica Rambeau, because I think does Monica have the Bengals now? Did she take the Bengals when she went to go close in the other dimension?
No, I think Kamala has both of them now.
But I thought that's how Monica ended up in it because she went over there to close the barrier. I thought she had.
But no, she closed it to. I forgot, bro.
Because
No,
somebody
I
had
don't think she had the big. I think Monica has both. I mean, not Monica. What's her name? I think what's her name now has both of them.
Kamala Khan.
Kamala, yeah, she has
Yeah.
both of them.
So they're saying so I know they're saying the Bengals and the 10 rings. Remember they tied together because they showed that scene in Miss Marvel where they found one of the Bengals in a thing that had the 10 rings around it. So we think they're tied together. And so, yeah, that'd be crazy if they can put them both together because the 10 rings and the Bengals both have power. One could tap the Nord dimension. Well, and if they ever tap into the real power of the 10 rings, besides you just flopping them around and using them to fly, it could be impressive.
Now, so are we gonna get the answer of what that darn beacon was?
I don't think so because I think the beacon was tied to Kang. I think it was tied to Kang and either Kang and or the Eternals and the Celestials. Now, but we make it that maybe that may get paid off during the Judgment thing. 14 years from now.
We gonna be forgot about it. They gonna have it in the movie. Like, I remember this part. That was for me. I can't remember though.
When we talk about when the "Cause We Old" show,
Yeah. What you got, cuz?
Yeah, I think it'll be dope to have it, but I don't think they will. I think it'll be too graphic. They might,
Bruh.
I guess it could. That's only say
chop Thanos' head off in the movie, but they don't care about that.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, they could end up. Yeah, so yeah, there's a good chance then. I would put it at 80% then that it will end up happening. Because Because yeah, that's a major point within the comics, just to show how strong Doom is, and for him to work over Thanos like that, I think will be pretty massive. So yeah, I give it 80% that we'll end up seeing that or some version of that happening within Doomsday. Um, that'd be crazy to see on the screen. But yeah,
Listen, I'm gonna say something. When is this going to happen if this does happen? Because I'm hearing those rumors that they're supposed to be starting off the movie at the end of Endgame, where we saw Steve dancing or whatever with Peggy in the living room or whatever. Supposedly
yeah,
that's when it's supposed to start. So you talking about doing that, and you having to establish that this dude ain't no joke.
yeah,
When do you do this?
yeah,
Because remember when Thanos did what he did to Hulk, that was at the beginning of the movie. Then they hit the credits, the opening
yeah,
credits, and then we right into the movie or whatever. You do something like that, especially with the Russo brothers, about how they do stuff. We saw Bucky killing what's the name parents at the beginning of what was it
mhm,
Civil War.
yeah,
Then it was the credits. What was Winter Soldier? I can't remember what Winter Soldier was, but yeah. So like you had always had that thing that kind of gets you started, and then you hit the
yeah,
opening credits, and then you're right into the movie. So in this case, if you're trying to establish him being this big bad or whatever, you gotta have something that's like, yo, okay, whoa. Who's the Doom guy or whatever, right?
mhm,
And that probably be the best thing. But that's also too around when he starts creating Battle World.
yeah.
So it's kind of I
It's
don't know.
convoluted.
So it's gonna be interesting how they do that because I know you're not gonna start the movie off with Battle World. That's gonna be something I guess towards the end. It's gonna lead you right into Secret Wars or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope they do because that was like a huge like scene or whatever
hmm
moment, I should say, in the comics, bro. In the second version of Secret Wars, that was a huge moment, bro. Like everybody remembers this part when he put all
yeah,
Scorpion, man. You know what I'm saying, from Mortal Kombat. But yeah,
Question:
yes sir.
because they did not do a movie between the Fantastic Four, and we're not having a movie except Spider Man, but I don't think Doom's gonna be in Spider Man. I do think that I'm concerned that we are not getting any backstory of Doom leading up to the movie. He's gonna be the main focus. Like,
Hmm.
even Thanos, we saw hints and we saw, stuff leading up to, when Guardians, he was in there and they showed Ronan working on his behalf. And, Loki in the first Avengers was working for Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was all stuff leading up to Thanos. But like I said, we're not getting any of that. It's just, boom, here's Doom. He's supposed to be a bad dude. Go with it.
yeah,
Just trust us. Trust us. He did some stuff that we ain't see. It's like, like they did. I mean, they did it with Thanos when he killed Xandar. When he blew up the planet Xandar off screen. And I'm like, we don't need any more off screen, but they're
Hmm.
gonna have to some extent because I mean, you're missing a whole lot of stuff. There's no
How
relationship
do
with
I
him and
know he
Reed.
did it? How I know he
mhm.
did it? I didn't see it, but he did it off screen though. Just trust me.
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't even get done with him and Reed. How you gonna have a relationship with him and Reed that's supposed to be there? Because remember in Secret Wars, that's how Reed won when the Beyonder was talking and he was like, you think you'd have did it better, and then they pull the power from 01.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you do any of that if there's no backstory between them two?
Cause matter of fact, didn't Doom give him the power? Because he kind of
Oh no,
realized that.
Doom didn't give it to him. They took it from Doom. So I thought it
Oh.
was the Beyond that took it because they said Franklin said they not Franklin, Reed. Uh, you know, they asked him about it, and they said, well, so I think they said Doom said, "You think you could have done better?"
Yeah, I remember
And
that. Yeah.
and so he was like, "Yes." And so then they said, Beyond was like, "Cool, we both agree." And he took it from him and gave it to he took all of Doom's powers and gave it to Franklin. I mean, to Reed Richard to fix everything. And that's when him
Mhm.
and Franklin started working on repairing the multiverse.
So you think that's why there's those rumors that Pascal's gonna be he's gonna be like the one of the main focuses on this movie or whatever.
Yeah, they say he's supposed to be one of the leads. I mean, they say he's
Yeah.
supposed to be like the leader of the Avengers. But I mean, and that's also kind of weird because once again, he's only been in one movie. You got Sam. You're gonna have supposed Steve Rogers coming back. Who
Thor.
all of a sudden is in shape again. I saw pictures of him at a thing where he been lifting,
Mhm.
Yep.
even though he has not officially
Nice.
said he's back. But yeah,
Yeah.
He
He's
getting in
swollen
cap.
in.
He getting in cap shape. You know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, what was I about to say? There are there are different ways they can go with this, man. There's so many different ways. Like I said, man. For me, I hear you, Big J. I do hear you. I think that like you said originally earlier, you said kind of like what they did with the Fantastic Four, kind of give these montages and all that stuff to kind of fill in the
Mhm.
backstory, so you know who they are, where they from, blah blah blah. They're gonna probably end up doing that because listen, this movie's gonna be like 3 hours long, bro. It's gonna be like 3 hours long. That's plenty enough time, bro, to kind of fill a backstory in, and also tell a story that's gonna lead you right into Secret Wars, bro. So I'm not worried about the backstory being filled and all that stuff. I think they will find a creative way to do that. My thing is like I said, in the comics, this was established when War World was built, and we know War World ain't gonna be built at the beginning of the movie, right? 'Cause I mean, it kind of reminds me of, I remember people online were saying that Infinity War was gonna start with the snap, and folks are like, no, that's not gonna make any sense. You're gonna have to It's gonna have to be at the end so it can lead right into the next Avengers movie or whatever. And so it's kind of like
Yeah,
with this, it's not gonna make any sense at the beginning of the movie because
yeah,
supposedly, like I said, we're hearing that the end credit is going to lead right into Doomsday or whatever. So, like I said, a lot of that doesn't make any sense. But they're gonna have to find some kind of way to establish Doom as the big bad. And the only way you can do that is if everybody and their mama know who Thanos is. They knew how bad Thanos was. This dude just all of a sudden just standing there looking at dude like, man, who are you? Like you ain't you ain't nothing. And just put his hand in his chest and rip his spine out. That's gonna have a lot of people like, yo, I'm gonna sleep with my lights on tonight. That's how bad this dude is, or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. I think they'll figure it out, man. I hope they figure it out because there's a
all right,
lot riding on this movie.
I
So
got I got an idea for you.
what's up?
Since Kang, who was supposed to be the big bad, was defeated by a bunch of ants, what if Doom kills a bunch of ants to start the movie? Because obviously that means he's a more powerful threat. Kang,
If the ants are the most powerful beings in the universe, bro, then I mean, yeah, that makes
obviously,
sense.
obviously, I
Obviously,
mean, they kill the universal threats. I mean, so
the Avengers who is what they said. We got the Ant Avengers. You know what I'm saying? We good. So check this out, man. I don't know if y'all heard this story. So Kevin Feige wanted every Avenger to die in Endgame. Shout out to BA, man. He
yeah, I was
would have
about to
loved
say that's why I changed my hashtag to BA's catchphrase.
it. Yeah, man. He would have loved this. Check this out, man. The Russo brothers thought this idea was aggressive, and they believed that the audience wouldn't be able to process losing every Avenger. And I agree. That would have been probably the most tragic movie of all time. So this is my question: what would they have done if they decided to do that? Let's just say they went along with that. What would they have done after that? Just
Well,
rebooted everything? Like
I
that?
think
That would have made more sense, I guess. But yeah,
I think if you kill the OG Avengers, I mean, I still think you'd have like
Mhm.
Falcon and the ancillary characters. You know what I'm saying? People like that would still like Ant Man because I think so. I think they're talking about the original, like the Thor, the
Cool.
I'll do that.
Hawkeye, Black Widow, those folks. You know, I
Yeah.
think that's what
Right.
you'd have to do. You can't do like if you kill everybody, there ain't no there's no MCU, there's nobody to go see. So I
That's
think
why I was
Yeah.
saying it's like how you. I know you talking about the ancillary characters and all that, but we have the ancillary characters now, and the MCU
nobody
hasn't been as
cares.
successful. Exactly, it ain't been as successful. So I don't know, bro. But what you
I
think,
agree.
Cuz?
That's
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
storytelling. No, I think the reason, like I tell you, I think the reason it hadn't been successful because they've been telling bad stories and chopping up movies. And like I said, when you Fantastic Four was a great movie. Thunderbolts was a great movie.
Mhm.
Like I said, that Captain America movie, they tried to make it four different movies in one movie, and that was the problem. It was a
To be
Hulk
fair, to be
sequel.
fair, to be fair though, Big J, I told y'all this. I know I told Cuz this. That's a Bob Chapek movie.
Hmm.
Remember that movie was supposed to come out. What was it, like a year or something ago, or whatever, year and a
Yeah,
half ago.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a Bob Chapek movie. I don't count that one.
no,
The
I
other
know,
two
but
movies that you just named, yeah, the other two movies you just named off, that's Bob Iger. I
yeah,
give him that.
it's quality.
Uh, it's quality. Yeah, you starting to go back to the quality that we known the MCU to have or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah.
But what you got, cuz?
That would have been insane to see, and yeah, it would have been devastating Yeah, definitely. I think it would have definitely had to have been the OG Avengers. But yeah, it would have been devastating to see them get snuffed out like that. Um, yeah, I always say the Russos definitely made a good call on that. Having pulling Feige back from the edge like that. Man, that would have been insane to see. But
I'm
yeah,
I'm
I think
wondering if he was
the
thinking. I wonder if he was thinking reboot. If he was talking about doing that though.
Uh, probably. I think you're getting prepared for the reboot at that point. Because then it would have been your ancillary. You would have had probably would have gave us more Shang-Chi if they would have did it that way as well. Because then at that point you'll want to put him towards the forefront. Um, and then unfortunately they probably would have been pushing the Young Avengers at that point. So that's another good thing that they didn't do it
Yeah,
because it would have been Young Avengers. It would have been ancillary. No, they hadn't set up the Young Avengers properly. I would
BJ, I'm
like
not
to
gonna
see
lie
Young
to you.
Avengers, but they
I'm
haven't been
I'm like
setting it up
I'm probably
properly.
one of the few people on the planet that read comics that don't. I'm not really a big Young Avenger fan, bro. I'm not. Like like Cuz said, if they had went that route and introduced it, and then now there are Avengers going forward, I would not have liked that, bro. But I mean, like I said, it is what it is, bro. I was wondering that, like, if you talk about doing that, because what they technically is not three of them are now out. What was it? Black Widow, Iron Man, and Cap,
Yeah,
and so yeah, they would have still had Hulk, Thor, Hawkeye.
yeah.
But no, Hulk should have
Uh,
died because he was an original Avenger.
well, no, I'm saying like
Now,
now, what
Yeah,
now,
we know.
who
I, mean,
actually?
I know Cap is not dead technically, but still, like he's out. Tony's out, Black Widow's out, so like half of them are already out.
Yeah,
So you still would have had three of them. And I guess you would have been able to probably just filled the rest of the three in or whatever, or maybe four. But Vision still out there. I guess they would have found a way to get him back or whatever. So, um,
but see, Vision's
and,
not OG Avenger, so I think he would have survived.
oh,
Uh,
so you saying, oh, okay, I got you.
OG
I'm
OG
talking about
original.
people who were in the first movie and the first and maybe the second movie, but not after that.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
if you kill Cap, like I said, but that's the thing. If you bring in like Eli Bradley, and if you would have brought in Kate Bishop, that's when you could have had them, be there waiting in the wings to come up to be. But once again, they hadn't setting that up. They should have been setting that stuff up to where you would have had people in the wings ready to be the Young Avengers. If you're gonna kill off all the OGs, it would have been cool.
I don't know if I would have liked that, Big J. I'm
But
not
see,
a
they
fan
could.
of the Young Avengers, bro. Like,
See, if he was gonna do a reset anyway, then you could have them be the Avengers for like maybe 5 years. And instead of telling the boo boo movies we've been getting, then you could have came back with the reboot when you bring in the X-Men and all other folks and start a whole new universe with the Steve Rogers from another universe, the T'Challa from another, all that. Because I want to see
or
Storm and T'Challa, all that. We got to have all the relationships that we ain't get.
facts, I agree. Uh, no, but I was gonna say instead of doing that and then rebooting it, just reboot it after Endgame. Just start it over, reboot it, and all that.
I think they've been jarring. I think just without
Oh,
without in universe reason for them to be new people. You're just like, here's new Steve. You know what I'm saying? Like we
I
just
mean,
saw Steve die.
wait, no, you just reboot the whole entire universe. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Look how they handle James Bond. We went
Well,
from Pierce Bronson to Daniel Craig. We didn't need an explanation for that.
you
Oh,
got
this is Bond. This okay. We moving forward with this Bond. So when they have this next Bond, we don't have to explain why. I mean, why they going from Daniel Craig to this new guy, whatever. Oh,
uh,
this is Bond going forward. Okay, cool. Like we would. I think we would have all understood. In game was in game. That's it. So you wait maybe maybe a year, maybe 2, 3, then you drop the brand new universe, kind of like what DC did, right? They waited, they got them last little funky donkey movies out the way. Then we drop in Superman. Bam. Okay, now we understand with this Superman movie, that's the new universe going forward. Now we don't have to sit there and say, well, how did it get from Shazam? I'm not Shazam, but Black Adam to this Superman movie. We don't gotta explain it. We get it. That was it. This is the new. Now we're going forward. We can just do that with that.
see, I
Just
think
recast everybody.
see, I think James Bond is a bad analogy. One is one act, this one character, but they've already had since the '60s, like what 6 James Bonds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always reboot because well, I mean you age out, you can't be slow mo karate chopping. You know what I'm saying? And fighting
Okay,
folks. So
okay.
you got to have somebody has to be active. You know what I mean?
So what about the DC though? Just rebooted it and all that. You ended it
DC.
with yeah. We didn't have to explain. We didn't have to explain at the end of Black Adam. Okay, now listen, this Superman, this movie ain't gonna be the
See,
Superman in this movie. All right, we letting y'all know that now. No, it's just like okay, that's it. Start this new Superman. Bam. Okay, we all understand that's a new universe. Like this is
But
a new stories and all that stuff going forward.
but with every reboot they've had with the DC stuff, I mean that's been because of some sort of regime change. You know what I'm saying? Like from
Well, no, yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, just in on the surface, they rebooted, but
what
you didn't have to explain the reboot. You just reboot it and you keep moving.
I
They
think
could
they
have did the
did.
same thing with this.
They didn't do it in the story, but they did it in the media. I mean, they were like, "Hey," because James Gunn was heavy for like 3 years talking about we're gonna have all new DCU, we're gonna have new characters, and we're gonna have. So he told you in the media, we're starting
Yeah,
everything from scratch, and it's gonna be a whole
they
new.
could do the same. They could do the same. Matter of fact, didn't they? Did we just talk about this a month ago? Kevin Feige and him saying that they about to reboot it after this saga.
Well,
Be
he
the
said
same
it ain't gonna
thing.
be a reboot; it's gonna be a refresh. Because see, that's problem. They're gonna keep some. Remember, and that's the problem. They're gonna try and keep some people and add people and replace some people.
Yeah,
Like I said, so in order to do that, I think you do have to have it be a there has to be an in universe explanation of why
with that,
Steve is not
yes,
here. Yeah, because like I said,
yes, with that, yes.
if you're gonna just kill everybody and start over, yeah, that's one
yeah.
thing. But if you're saying, oh, all the people those people all dead that you knew, but these are the
Hmm.
brand new versions of the same. Just like a soap opera, you know what I'm saying? When somebody walk off and then they recast the actor between from Tuesday to Wednesday, it's a little jarring when they just walk off. You know what I mean?
What happened
Mm-hmm.
to such such? Don't worry about that. This is such such now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. He
The
he
daughter
had a
that went
he had a
upstairs.
tragic accident and we had to do facial reconstruction. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Be in the hospital with all that bandage on their face.
yeah, why is he
Yeah.
What we
taller?
do?
We had to do his knees too.
Why is he a
Yeah,
different color? I don't understand. Witness protection.
yeah, oh yeah, that happens too.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into these quick hits, fellas. So James Gunn, once again, yo. Let's put that in the face of the people. So James Gunn says he recently met with the writer and the director of a secret DCU project. We're talking about this secret DCU project again. Says James Gunn revealed he recently met with the writer and the director of a secret upcoming DCU project. Quote, they were asking us how much VFX costs and how many VFX characters we can have. Close quotes. Fellas, like what we thinking about this right here, man? What we thinking about this? What you think on this? Cause like
Hopefully they don't
y'all,
go too
I
wild.
have any idea. Are y'all hearing anything of what this can be? Anything?
Nah, they've been playing this one close to their vest.
I'm kind
Um,
of not mad at it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah, yeah, nah, I like it to actually surprise us. Um, hopefully it wouldn't be too crazy on the special effects. I love practical, and I'm sure a lot of other folks do too. Love when you go more practical than special effects, because you, especially with the computer generated stuff, it doesn't look as smooth. So hopefully they will maintain a good budget for that. But yeah, it's knowing that they're ready to spend a ton of money on whatever this special project is interesting. Interesting. It has me very curious, and it's just building up the excitement of just what it could be with them wanting to, with it being a secret project and wanting to make sure that they have enough money for the special effects. Is okay. So, what you doing? What you doing? What you got, BJ?
Hold on, before you say anything, Big J. Also, too, Frank Grillo confirms he's returning as Rick Flag Sr. for that DCU secret project. Does that help? Give y'all an idea what it could be?
No, it
Well,
doesn't.
he could be in anything. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just being like his position, Argus.
Mhm.
It's like wide ranging and kind of like your Nick Fury. So he could be in anything, in any show.
Movie,
Find
all that.
a new, yeah. they just discovered a new metahuman that they need to go bring back or something to that nature. So yeah, that doesn't help at all. It's just want the like I said, I rather it to be practical effects instead of just computer generated. So I'm excited
Depending
about
on
it.
depending on what it is, cause we still don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
What you think, Big J?
First of all, I wonder why Will playing coy like he don't know, like he ain't the director and the writer of this movie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We already know this you, so stop acting like. And if you want
My
practical effects,
NDA.
just say you want practical effects. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it.
It's
Act
my
like you don't.
NDA.
I don't know what it is, but can we all agree that Amanda Waller was better than Rick Flag? I mean, Rick Flag Senior and Frank Grillo. She was scarier to me and a much
Mm-hmm.
better. He
I
just
don't
seemed
I don't I don't
He's
think
rough.
Frank. I don't think he's supposed to be scary though yet, BJ. I think he's going to work towards that. Like, because if you kind of notice that he's Creature Commandos, he trusted the creatures and all that stuff. He worked with them. We saw in Superman where it's kind of like it's kind of wavering a little bit. He's
Mm-hmm.
he some events happened in that movie that kind of got him like, hold on now. And now you see him here in Peacemaker. It's like he's starting to kind of turn that way. It's like it's a gradual character building for him to be that former Rick Flag or whatever. So what we're kind of seeing as these times going on and stuff, which is why, like Cuz said, he gonna kind of be that Nick Fury, and we're gonna kind of see him progress towards that. Because remember, when we saw Amanda Waller, she's off the bat evil. Like yo, she ain't playing
Yeah.
around. We know that's how she is. But with this character, I think he even said this on a couple of interviews. They're working their way to working him towards that. Cause like I said, he didn't have that thought process at first. He liked the metahumans. He had no issues with him. He, like I said,
Yeah.
with Superman, he was cool with Superman or whatever, right? But at the end of Superman, you saw he had that look on his face, kind of like, huh? When that guy made the comments about, like, yeah, you sure you want this to happen with the metahumans? And he kind of like, he thinking about it. And now we're starting to kind of see it where he's kind of like giving like, I don't give a bleep attitude here in Peacemaker or whatever. So he's working towards that, bro.
we'll see. Like I said, I just think Amanda Waller has. I mean, I think Viola Davis has more presence as an actor, actress. You know, I think he. I don't know. He just like I said, he's one. I don't know if I see him as a leader of a team or a leader of a government agency. You know what I mean? He just doesn't give me
Mm.
that. Doesn't give that in his performance.
Oh, you
You
talking
see,
about just performance wise? I
yeah.
know. I hear you. I mean, who else? There's not a lot of Viola Davises walking around, so that's
Yeah.
understandable.
I think
Yeah.
we had Viola Davis. Why not just?
Remember, she's not with Argus no more though, so
I
she
know.
doing something else, and she gonna get her own show
They
coming
need to
up here
bring
and
her
stuff,
back. They need. I'm saying they need to have her come back and overthrow Frank Grillo and make him, make Rick Flag
Deputy.
Senior be like a sidekick, a deputy or something. Deputy
bro.
director.
I you know what thing's gonna happen though. You know how they talking about they didn't show anybody episode 6, 7, and 8 yet. I think we're gonna get more than just like Superman's in the movie in the show. I think we're gonna get some cameos, bro, in the last 3 episodes,
We,
and I think she's gonna be one of them.
you saw that picture. I mean, you saw the picture of the set with old boy in full Superman costume
But
next
yeah, we talked
to
about it. Remember?
yeah.
We talked about
So I don't know. I just know that I need to see more Langston Fleury because Tim Meadows is one of the best things on that show.
bro.
That bird blindness.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we talk about the
That's
show,
so
man. I can't wait till
funny.
we talk about the show.
It's so
Bro.
funny.
This show is wild, man.
I don't know if it's
But
an eagle or a duck
you told me a
or a
duck. What
hummingbird.
did I never tell you it was a duck. Like, taking advantage of
Uh,
my bird blindness.
dude, they ain't
Uh,
killing
but no, yeah, I have no idea what it could be. So hold on, what did I say? Movie? Did that what say James
It
Gunn
said
said?
project. It just said project.
Oh,
Project.
it just said project, so it could be a show.
hmm
I think it's
Exactly.
a movie or a show. If you had to
It's a
call it right
movie,
now,
but it's a
I think
movie,
show
but
because I think they already got too many movies. I mean, they already got this Clayface going, and there's a new Superman they're about to start shooting. I think this is gonna be a show because we don't have another. Yeah, we don't have another show after what do you call it? Lanterns, do we?
Lanterns.
Because they canceled the Authority show. Amanda Waller show was supposed to be on hold.
yeah.
So I don't know if any other shows is going live action shows going.
When is when is New York Comic Con?
In a couple weeks, ain't it? It's October. It's in October. Because Screen Crush.
So yeah. So you think we'll hear something then about what this could be at New York Comic Con?
Possibly, probably.
I mean that's a month away. So
Is Peacemaker gonna be done by then? No, that's the thing. I think if Peacemaker's wrapped by then, Maybe.
Shit.
I'm trying to see when it is.
Yeah, look that up real quick. When the last episode is, but yeah. So if New York Comic Con's coming up, we starting to hear no.
Well, it's because Comic-Con is October 9th through the 12th. We got 4 episodes of Peacemaker left. It's gonna be, it'll be close.
Close.
Yeah, well, so the last one drops on the 9th. The last episode drops on October 9th because that's a Thursday.
Okay, I'm calling it now. No Anderson Park, but I think they gonna. I think we gonna hear some news at New York Comic Con. Because like, look, we're starting to hear. We heard now. This is now the third. Well, twice because we talked about it on the one show about the secret project. We started trying to guess what it could be. Now we're starting to hear a little bit more like, hey, it's a secret project. So now I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, if that's the case, now we're starting to hear a little bit more about it. We got New York Comic Con coming around the corner. We might hear something at New York Comic Con. That's what I'm hoping, so we can get some kind of idea of what this is, man. Especially if you're talking about Rick Flag gonna be in there. James Gunn's not directing it. He's not writing it. BJ.
So then my dream show ain't gonna happen then.
What's that?
It'd be a Red Saint Wild Judo Master team up. You know what I mean?
That'd be nice.
Red Saint Wild is crazy, man.
Right, I guess I can't wait to be talking about this show, bro. There's so much to talk about. This show is crazy, man. But yeah, let's see what we got next. Some more Superman news. So check this out. So James Gunn confirms Man of Tomorrow will also be a movie about Lex Luthor. So it's supposed to be a somewhat of a team up movie. Gunn also confirms that Man of Tomorrow would officially begin filming in April of 2026. So they're kind of getting their ducks in a row right now. April 2026. Was that April, May, June, July? So that's a year and 3 months from when it releases. Is that enough time for you, Big J?
That's
are you cool with the fact that this is a Lex Luthor and Superman movie? I know you don't like people. I know you like just being one person in the movie and that's it by yourself, talking to yourself. But it's Lex and Superman, man. What you think?
It's a 2.5 hour monologue. Nah, like I said, once again, the story has to be good. Just like Spider-Man, like I said, I'm wondering about that's real tight because you got to give yourself time to do the special effects. So are they going to have time to finish off some special effects if you only give yourself, let's say do a real short filming schedule, because most movies are like 30, 40 day shoots, you know what I mean? So if it's a 3-month shoot, then
yeah, probably about 3 months, yeah. It depends. It depends because, James Gunn, he has more of a tight ship, you know what I'm saying, than a lot of other directors. So he could probably get it done in without, like you said, about 2-3 months. And then, like you said, to use the rest of that time to get the effects done. Because remember, when he made Superman, he was done, what was it, a year early or something like that?
Yeah.
And that's how when he had time to get the effects and everything done. So, yeah, we'll see. But my bad.
No, I was just saying that's the thing. Like, we got to make sure that, and I'm sure there won't be reshoots, but like I said, you just got to make sure that he has to have all that tied up, and I'm sure he'll have a clear vision of what he wants to do. I don't know, did he say he finished the script? I know he finished the treatment. I don't know if he had already finished the script.
I think he probably finished it now, knowing James.
He had a week and a half, so I'm sure he finished probably 3 movies.
Yeah, probably so. Probably got 3 movies and 3 shows already done. No, I was gonna say too. What was I about to say? Oh, it's filming in April, so that's enough time for him to kind of make sure everything is straight and good and all that stuff, man. So that's probably another reason why they're waiting until April, so he can make sure he got all that in a row, so that way that the shooting schedule is a little tighter and they can kind of get things going. That will save time for them to to get the special effects and all that stuff done correctly or whatever, man. Because like James usually has stuff kind of working like a well-oiled machine, so I that part I trust him on. Like it now if this was Sony, like you just said a minute ago, BJ. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Like, bro, you got a year. I'm kind of nervous with Sony because at least Marvel's working with him, and I trust Marvel way more than I trust Sony. But if it was just straight Sony doing something like this, I'm like, we gonna be hearing soon that y'all pushing this back. I got a feeling, but yeah, with this in this case, I think they'll be fine. Especially they're starting everything in April. That should give them time to get everything set up, everything in a row there. Because they'll probably still use a lot of their the scenery and stuff they used in Superman. So they already got that set already and already created already. So that's gonna cut back on some time. Like the fortress and all that stuff. They already got that stuff made up. They ain't got to redo it again or whatever. So,
Yeah.
but just trying to make sure everything you got your ducks in a row in April, and then you go from there or whatever. But what you got, cuz?
I think this helps let us know that it's more towards like your Brainiac, just because it is the Alex Luthor movie as well. So just giving him a lot more screen time as well. So yeah, I think it's going to lean more towards Brainiac. And then yeah, the short window for the most part compared to what the first Superman movie is. It's pretty interesting for them to cut that window down because, yeah, like this last one, James wanted a year worth of time to get the special effects done. So I think that now he's gotten comfortable with his crew, with the team, and everyone. That window is tighter now for him. So I think, it's a typical well-oiled machine, but also the fact that he's been around them for a couple years now, so they know how each other moves, how to shoot, how they want the cleanup process and everything. So I think this is him starting to get comfortable, more and more comfortable. So I think once we get this, I think this is what a lot of the movies will be for them. It's right around what is it, a year and a couple of months, was it, a year and 3 months, so right around 15 months, 14 to 15 months. I think that's what their window will start to be for DC movies, from shot to release, just because it's going to be well oiled.
You say something, BJ?
I was looking because we were talking about filming, and I was just trying to figure out how long it was going to run. So I was looking to see what the Spider-Man Brand New Day filming schedule looked like. Because remember, they started shooting at the end of August, the end of July, and I was looking. They said that they were supposed to end on August 28th, but it looks like they said they may be going until October or November. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, if they're going that long, Superman. I'm not saying Superman's going to run a similarly long time frame. I just don't know. You know what I mean? Like that would really be pushing if they're starting that close. So we'll see.
So now I was sitting there thinking about while y'all was talking. If they start this in April, I think they can be done shooting by June.
Yeah.
Then that gives them their year.
Right. Yeah, that's true as well.
Was it April, May, June? That's 3 months.
Yeah.
Then you got July to July. That's your year right there.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he was thinking that too, because I believe it didn't take them long to shoot the first Superman.
Nah, it didn't seem like it.
Yeah, it didn't take them that long. If you think about it, the principal shooting, it didn't take them that long, bro. So like I said, April, May, June, that's 3 months. That's enough time, and then you go from there. About what, 7 months to get your they'll probably have some stuff done to where they can show trailers and all that stuff. But as far as the full treatment and everything, and making sure you got a full movie set to be released, about 7-8 months, and then you got your 2 months to get ready for your marketing and all that stuff going into the movie or whatever. With your you traveling and doing your interviews and all that stuff. Yeah, I think they can do it, bro. 3 months going into 3 months going into that to June or whatever. Yeah, I think they can do it. Let's see what we got, y'all. Probably this last one here. James Gunn says Millie Alcock as Supergirl is the best casting choice he's ever made in his life. Big J ever. So check this out, man. Says James Gunn said well in an interview with Sirius XM, James Gunn says Millie Alcock as Supergirl might be the best casting he's ever done. Quote, Millie Alcock might be the best bit of casting I've done in my entire life. I think she's absolutely stunning in the movie. All right, yeah. What you think on this, cuz?
That's pretty great because I thought he did really good casting for Guardians, and for Guardians was really good casting. So to put her above any of that casting says a lot. So he doesn't have to say any more to hype this movie up for me to want to go see it. Like I was already excited for it. But for him to go extra with this, it's like he must feel really special about this. That this movie's going to be really something special. So this is what they do really well in talking these movies up and these projects up is that additional hype. So it's I'm excited for it.
What you got, Big J?
I wonder what Jennifer Holland thinks about that. I mean, she may have something to say about that being the best casting choice he ever made. You know,
Amelia Alcock.
I'm just saying he do have a wife. You know,
yeah. I didn't even realize it was his wife until the season.
You know that? Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I think they were married before they did the first Peacemaker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
bro, he was married to another famous actress. I forgot who it was.
I forgot her name. Yeah, I looked it up before.
Dang, I forgot. But yeah. But
Jenna Fisher. Jenna Fisher from The Office.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah, that was his first wife. They were married for 8 years.
Wow.
So, no, I mean it's interesting. I like I said, hopefully she can pull it off. I do like this role for her better. Like I said, this is more kind of lighthearted compared to the previous role in House of the Dragon. So
let's wait and see the trailer for it. But go ahead.
Oh, you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna? As long
hey,
as
if you read the comic, yeah, you know. It ain't Walking Dead violent and nothing like that, but it's more violent for a Superman type of character, I should say.
But if what's his name? Viserys?
Oh yeah,
I've got his real name. If he shows up, then then it's real.
Gotta get that with.
Bro, what's the dude? What's the main bad guy name in the storyline of Supergirl Wonder Woman Tomorrow? I can't remember.
Oh, we're talking about something red of the hills or something.
Yeah, the hills. Oh, why am I blanking on this man's name, bro? So supposedly, remember I was telling y'all, I thought maybe they were gonna have those the characters in there like the same color of their tribe or whatever. They said that this guy, the main guy, he's not gonna be like he was in the comics. He's gonna be completely different.
Krim of the Yellow Hills.
Krim. Yes, thank you, Krim. So Krim is not gonna look like the Krim in the comic. If they already said that, they said supposedly he's gonna be looking a whole lot different. More alien like than he did. Because remember, they're kind of like humanoids and stuff like that in the comic or whatever. It looked like human, but it's just different colors, like say like actual red and like yellow and green and blue and all that. So they're not gonna do that. They're gonna make him more alien or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that looks or whatever. What kind of look they had for him. Because I wonder when they're gonna drop the first trailer, or at least give us a teaser or something. Comic-Con, Big J.
Maybe, but
when's it come out?
Some surprises. It's supposed to come out next summer, right?
So what's it about? So Comic-Con, you said October.
Yeah,
so October.
Yeah, we haven't had a trailer then yet. So I mean, I think
April, May.
We probably won't get a trailer for another couple months.
Yeah, it's 9 months away.
That's too early for a trailer, I would say. I bet you get a trailer during the Super Bowl.
I can say that.
Yeah. Damn, I gotta wait till February. Okay. Get like a little now you might get a full teaser trailer. Like we did with Superman. It's not gonna be a 30-second teaser, bro. It's gonna be a full teaser trailer. Probably like about a minute and a half.
I just wonder if this movie gonna be, like I said, we'll have to see. I want to see how this movie does compared to like the old.
Yeah. So February. Yeah, probably around Super Bowl. That's 5 months away. So
I think you can wait.
Yeah, I guess, bro. We probably have to. But like I said, that's 9 months away. We're talking about doing it at Comic-Con. I was just saying.
Spider-Man. Yeah, isn't Spider-Man coming out around that time too? Wait, animated Spider-Man's coming out around that time too. Isn't animated Spider-Man coming out like what, the beginning of June?
Yeah, animated. Yeah, no, ain't it May?
Animated the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, it's like ain't it May?
I thought. Well, no, I thought it was like June 20. I thought it was
I thought that was 2027.
no.
Right before Spider-Man.
Yeah. They did push it back 27. Remember,
They
it's
did.
coming out right out before Superman.
Spider-Man drops next summer, right around Supergirl time.
Oh yeah, they pushed it back. So okay, that's weird.
Oh, you're right, because Doomsday comes out in December.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
okay.
right.
So Spider-Man comes out in July, right? End of July.
Yeah.
And when does Supergirl come out?
In July, like early July, I think.
Early, yeah.
I think it comes out around the same time Superman came out.
Yeah,
I think these Superman movies, movies are gonna come out in July, like early July.
Yeah, they're playing it close again. So that's going to be 3 years in a row that they play it close.
Are they going to drop a Jurassic World movie right before all them too? Just to be.
Don't get me on that rant, bro, BJ. Don't get me on that rant, bro. But yeah, man.
Talk about it.
But yeah, man, let's show some love to Playback here, fellas.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
Yes, sir, man. No questions, no comments today, seemed like. Listen, we definitely appreciate everybody, man, geeking out with your boys for another episode. If you're into geek content like we just had here today, man, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. Also, hit them likes for us today, man. Help us continue to build that algorithm up. Like I said, join us here, man. This is what we talk about, y'all. We talk about all things movies, TV related, man, when it comes to the geek culture. Y'all guys can join us over here for the same conversations. So listen, we'll be back here on Tuesday evening, y'all. Like I say, prayers to BA and the family. So hopefully he's back on Tuesday. I got my cuz Will, got Big J in the building, man. Trying to escape the apocalypse. Listen, matter of fact, when that come out, Big J? That's next week, right?
24th, I think. 24th.
Yeah.
So what's that? That's like 2 weeks.
Yep.
A week and a half or whatever. Crap. Now, we definitely gonna talk about that. I can't wait till that come out. I ain't seen another trailer. They dropped another trailer for that, bro. I'm like,
I know, but that's gonna be a crazy week because you're gonna have that. You're gonna still have Alien Earth. You're gonna have Peacemaker. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, that comes out too.
Yep. GMB. I told my wife get ready.
So I ain't sleeping that week.
Matter of fact, I think GMB come out next week.
Yeah, I think it's next week. Because season 1 was crazy.
Yeah, man. Anytime they drop in the first, I think they said the first 3 episodes gonna drop.
September 17th. So yeah.
Ooh, what's that? Wednesday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang. So that come out Wednesday. Aliens Earth's on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Peacemaker's that third. Dang, bro.
Yeah, it said 3 episodes dropped the first day, and then an episode each week after that.
Dang.
I'll be busy.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot we gotta be watching, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man, listen, we will be back here on Tuesday, y'all. Stay geeked. And we out.